Let's start with the Powerpuff Girls cartoon. Yeah, almost all the characters in the cartoon have fingers, but for some reason the main three girls in the show have none, just four big sausages. So my question to the writer is, please explain this. But don't worry, I will not wait for an answer from him. I'm here to fix this nonsense. So I'm thinking of adding invisible fingers that are so precisely fit together they appear invisible from a distance, like these metal things floating on the internet.
Nice.
So their fingers are only visible when they are open or when they use them. From a distance you see this, but up close it looks like this. So this scene of them playing rock paper scissors will make some sense too. Another idea is to add some special tape that Bubbles uses to fix the chopsticks on her sausage of a hand. Good. And this one, just how did Phineas wear his t-shirt when his head is as big as the Bermuda Triangle? But I found a solution for this problematic problem. I just found this cool zipper and I'll add it to the t-shirt like this, wrap it around to make it more realistic, fix the top just like this, and change the bottom like so. And we are done. Now Phineas can change his t-shirts without breaking the law of thermodynamics. The only thing that makes absolutely no sense in the Smurfs cartoons is why there's only one female character in the show. What the Smurfs? Anyway, please don't ask me why they can't escape a cage like that. I'm going to make sure they will never escape for good. I'll take this metal bar from here very fast like this and put it between each two bars. You know what? I think this still can escape. So I'm going to add more bars everywhere and I'll add a lot. And behind the Smurfs too. Good. Wait, I think I know why the animators decided not to put a lot of bars here. You can't smurfing see a thing with that many bars around. Now to encourage the cowardly dog. Even the name makes no sense. Anyway, in this scene, as you can see, Look, the dog character is being arrested apparently with those big loose handcuffs. And common sense is screaming in the corner. So how I'm going to fix this is I try to make the handcuffs smaller and tighter. I start by removing the current one like that, fix his silly billy like this, and redraw the handcuffs to be more reasonable in size like so. I'll add the chains back for more realism. Good. I'll fix the shadows like so and the missing legs from Loquac. And with this, we are done. Very cool. Now the picture makes total sense. A police officer is arresting a duck. Next, we have an aardvark listening to music. This aardvark's name is Arthur. Arthur might have stolen this headset from a human. So we need to fix this and make it work for an aardvark's anatomy. I'll grab this piece of the headset like this and put it here for now. Let's remove this part completely like this. Let's bring this piece close to the Arthur's ear so he can hear properly. I will connect it to the headset just like that. Arthur is using a wired headphones. So we need to bring that back too. I draw the wire from scratch like that. Have you noticed something odd now? Where the hell his glasses hanging on? That makes no sense. I tried to find some pictures of his back to see where the glasses are attached to, but they are just floating in the air. Yes, like this. So we need to fix this one too. I found this knot somewhere online. I'll use it to tie the glasses to his face just like this. Now we need to do the same to the other picture. And like this, we have made the scene go from a total nonsense to this. Some cartoons company should hire me for real. Now, the Pokémon. Let's ignore that there's squirrel riding a bird and a giant butterfly is flying with a mutant turtle. But how in the Pokémon world is this blind bat holding that normal turtle? Let me explain this. A turtle shell is very slippery and heavy, so there's no way that blind bat can hold it like that. The funny part is that the show animators made the other Pokémon make some sense, like the mutant turtle using its vine whip to hold on to the giant butterfly, but forgot to do something to help the poor normal turtle hold on to that blind bat. So I will do the same thing and add a rope around the two just like this, and I'll add some shadows and highlights and perfect. Now with the most logical cartoon ever, SpongeBob, where a sponge is living underwater with his starfish friend that occasionally drowns in a sea underwater, and they make fire to dry themselves underwater, and work for a talking crab that listens to music through his eyes and has an octopus co-worker that waters his flowers underwater. Let's stop here. Anyway, the scene that we have today is where SpongeBob is blowing a bubble through his glass helmet, and I think this is physically and theoretically impossible. My idea here is I will make a tube connecting the glass helmet with the bubble, so when he blows in the glass, the air will travel through the tube to inflate the bubble, I guess. The tube can't magically connect just like that, so I try to add a place for it to attach to the glass, something like this. Now I'll add some highlight on the tube to make it the same style as the cartoon, and finally I'll add some bubbles around the SpongeBob head to sell this logic of mine better and make it somehow believable. I guess it would work if we remove the possibility of SpongeBob suffocates before he blows this bubble. Last but not least, we have a duck and his nephews eating a chicken. Classic. This is hard to fix honestly. There's no escape from this. Donald Duck and his nephews are carnivores. So I tried to add some fangs and teeth to them so they can at least chew the meat and not waste the food. But then something came to my mind. Why not make this chicken a chocolate cake? Yes, we humans do make some human chocolate figures too. So nothing weird here. And then Donald and his nephews would just be celebrating and not just some carnivorous duck. So I tried to give the chicken a chocolatey look to it by adding drop of chocolate everywhere like this, more here and there, and I'll add some candles too. I think I'll add 3 candles colored after his nephews, so they are actually celebrating the birthday of the 3 twins. Yes, just like that. And then I'll add some flames too. I'll do the same to the other candles too. Perfect. Now the bread slices will make no sense with the cake, so I decided to make them like small cakes too. Yes, cakes everywhere. I'll add some chocolate on both sides and then decorate the top with colored sprinkles just enough to make them look like real cakes. And with this, we are done. We went from carnivorous ducks eating a chicken to Donald Ducks and his nephews celebrating their birthday. Thanks for watching and see you next.